The Barbell JM Press is another one of our advanced tricep dominant exercises that acts as like an in-between of our skull crusher movements and our bench pressing movements. Now I'll lay down a second to show, but the difference between the JM and the skull crusher is the bar path is going to be much more straight up and down. So when I bring the bar out, I'm going to line it up to be just above my chin, give or take. My elbows are going to fold like an accordion. So I'm going to let my elbows bend more as my hands come down, so that at the bottom of the position, my forearm is going to be parallel to my body in the bench, and the end of the range of motion is when my forearm and my bicep kind of bump into each other. As I press, it's going to be a straight line pressing back up as opposed to throwing the bar towards the feet. Fold as those elbows point towards your feet, hands come back to about chin height, and then press in that straight line back to the top. Now the same rules apply in terms of our setup as our skull crusher. So grip about shoulder width to start. Make sure your elbows are trying to stay in front of you, but if you need to have a little bit of outward angle on the elbows, that's perfectly acceptable if your elbows and your shoulders need it. Now this variation is going to target the tricep a little bit more down towards the base as it attaches towards your elbow. So it's very likely you're going to feel some tension down low. Now if it's pain, let's reduce the weight and modify the position. But if you just feel a lot of tension building down low, just know that's to be expected. I'm going to face the rack so I have a little bit better position when I get set. I'm going with that false grip. And I'm going to position that bar, like I said, about chin height. I'm going to let those elbows fold. At the bottom, I've got those forearms parallel to the ground. That bar is right over my chin, and as I press, it goes a straight line right back to the ceiling. Give it a shot.